Good afternoon. My name is Eddie Moore, and I am a member of Heron's class of 2026. Will you please stand as you are able to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, I will like to introduce Heron's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. David Crook.
Please be seated. Thank you, Eddie. Nailed it. Greetings, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and friends. Today is called a graduation, but that word can be a little misleading because this moment is not really an ending, it's a beginning. For the past several years at the Heron Institute, we've talked a lot about stories, about chapters, about the idea that none of us are fully defined by where we started or by the hardest pages we've lived through. What matters is that we keep writing, and today you turn a page. For some of you, the path to this stage was linear. For others, it absolutely was not. Some of you have balanced school with jobs, family responsibilities, health struggles, anxiety, setbacks, or moments where finishing just didn't seem possible. Some of you just needed a second chance. Some of you simply needed a different kind of school, one that would meet you where you were instead of asking you to become someone else first. That's the thing about this school. It was built on the belief that your story is still being written. Not your test score, not your attendance record, not your worst day, not the chapter someone else tried to assign to you. Your story belongs to you. And if there's one thing the class of 2026 understands, it's that life rarely moves in a straight line. The world changes quickly. Plans change, people change. Sometimes we outgrow old versions of ourselves. Sometimes we surprise ourselves. You adapted. You learned how to keep going when things felt uncertain. You learned independence. You learned resilience. You learned how to ask for help, how to recover from setbacks, and how to move forward. Those lessons matter far beyond school. So whether your next chapter takes you to college, the military, a career, a trade, entrepreneurship, travel, or something you haven't even imagined yet, I hope you remember this. You do not need to have your entire story figured out today. Most great stories begin with uncertainty. Chapter 1 is rarely about having all the answers. It's about taking the first step. It's about deciding that your future is still worth believing in. And maybe that's what graduation really is. Not the end of your education, but the moment you realize you have the power to keep becoming, to keep growing, to keep rebuilding, to keep writing new chapters. So for the class of 2026, wherever life takes you next, write a story that is authentically yours. Be kind, do good work, keep in touch, and never believe that a difficult chapter means the story is over. Congratulations, graduates. Welcome to your next chapter. And now I am pleased to welcome Heron's Executive Director, Nikki Batson, to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is with great honor and joy that I extend a warm welcome to each of you here this afternoon. As we gather to celebrate this momentous occasion, we not only recognize the achievements of our graduating class, we also honor the unwavering support, encouragement, and love provided by every person in this room. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a celebration of courage, perseverance, and strength, the kind that often goes unseen but never goes unfelt. Graduates, many of you have managed school alongside jobs, caregiving, challenges, and overwhelming responsibilities. And what matters most is that through it all, you kept going. Not because the path was easy, but because you refused to give up. That determination is what brought you here today. To the families and friends here today who have stood beside your graduates every step of the way, offering encouragement, making sacrifices, and believing in their potential, we offer you our deepest gratitude and congratulations. Your love, support, and sacrifices have been the foundation of their successes. This is your celebration too, so I hope you all enjoy it. To our faculty and staff, thank you for being more than educators. You've been mentors, encouragers, and lifelines for our students. You've made a virtual school feel like a true community, personal, real, and guided by a spirit of care and compassion. Because of your dedication, our students didn't just receive lessons in academics, they found belonging, purpose, and strength to keep going and achieve their goals. To our honored guests, our board of directors for the Heron Institute and the Heron Foundation, and to the leaders from the Charter Institute at Erskine, thank you for your leadership, your belief in second chances, and for your dedication to our students. Your presence here today serves as a testament to your commitment to excellence and your belief in the power of education to transform lives. Most importantly, to our graduates, this afternoon marks a turning point. This diploma is a symbol of your determination and your resilience, your desire to define your future. You rose to the challenge, you provided to yourself that you are ready for whatever may come your way. And as we begin today's celebration, let it be with joy, pride, and gratitude for the journey that brought you here and your bright future ahead. I believe I speak for all of us when I say how honored we are to be here, celebrating your success, honoring your journey, and cheering you on as you take your next steps forward. On behalf of our entire Heron community, welcome everyone to the 2026 Heron Virtual Academy graduation ceremony. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Director of School Programs, Ms. Jennifer Mew.
Good afternoon, everyone. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the valedictorian for the Heron Virtual Academy class of 2026, Isabella Wilson. Isabella represents so much of what makes this graduating class special. Throughout her high school journey, she has faced challenges with resilience, determination, and grace. Like many of our graduates, she understands perseverance, not simply as a word, but as a lived experience. What stands out most about Isabella is not only her academic achievement, but also her perspective. She reminds us that success is not just about overcoming obstacles, but also about appreciating the small moments, the people who support us, and the hope that carries us forward each day. Her speech reflects the heart of this graduating class. You are all students who have adapted, persisted, and supported one another, and you never lost sight of brighter days ahead. Please join me in welcoming the Heron Virtual Academy class of 2026, valedictorian Isabella Wilson.
Before I start my speech, I just want to take a second to thank all of the people who can't be here and who aren't here. Thank them for making an impact in our lives, and thank them for being there with us. All right. Good afternoon, fellow graduates, loved ones, and attendees. My name is Isabella Wilson, and I am honored to be Heron's valedictorian this year. We graduates have all struggled through some sort of challenge in our lives. If I'm being honest, high school has been one of the most challenging times in my life so far. I've struggled through medical issues and chronic illness. I've experienced difficult personal situations ranging from petty drama to life-altering circumstances, and I have lived through historical events. Perseverance is something I think the graduating class at Heron Virtual Academy knows better than most. We all have our own reasons to be at virtual school, but in spite of those reasons, we are graduating. We've succeeded in hitting this huge milestone, and we will continue to put one foot forward in front of the other. It was hard to persevere, and we need to remember to thank the people around us who supported us while we did. Our teachers, our friends, our families, our counselors, our success coaches, anyone who was rooting for us, and especially the people that stayed by our sides and weathered the storm with us. I won't speak on perseverance because I believe we are all well acquainted. Instead, I'll speak about how high school has taught us to focus. Focus on things that we love, people that we love, things that bring us joy and make each day a little brighter. Focusing on these little mundane good things helps whatever's weighing us down seem a little easier to carry. We focus on moments like cooing over animals and pets and calling them ridiculous names like Honey Boo Boo Bear McSnugglekins, and find some type of new story to enjoy, or sending a picture of the moon to your friend because you know they like it. Even on days where it feels like there's nothing good to focus on, there is always the fact that tomorrow will be another day and there will be another pocket of brightness if you look for it. So, I might not have learned how to focus in the traditional sense of the word yet, as all of my half-finished projects will attest, but these caps and gowns is proof that each and every one of us have at least found the focus that we need to persevere to this point. Look at how far we've come. I ask that you bring this focus with you for whatever comes next, and continue to make days a little easier for yourself. The little everyday things may not solve all of our problems, but they remind us why we keep moving forward. And as we step into the future, may we keep choosing hope, perseverance, and the small moments that help guide us towards brighter days. We have earned our diplomas. We have done the work and reached a long-standing goal. Today is the day that we celebrate our achievements together. Thank you, and congratulations, graduating class of 2026.
Great job, Isabella. We are proud to recognize the special achievements of our class of 2026. A total of 132 students graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher have earned the distinction of Heron Virtual Academy Honor Graduate and are recognized with a gold cord. 13 students are graduating with the Jobs for America's Graduate Cord, also referred to as JAG. This is a nationwide initiative aimed at helping young people transition successfully into further education, training, or meaningful employment. These graduates are displaying cords that are red, white, and blue. A total of 223 graduates have demonstrated exceptional career readiness during their time at Heron Virtual Academy. Many have completed career pathways and earned industry certifications aligned with career clusters identified by the state. Others met state career readiness standards through achievements such as earning a level 3 or higher on the WIN career assessment or passing the ASVAB. These students are recognized with a silver cord. 13 students who have enlisted or intend to enlist in the U.S. military have received red, white, and blue cords. We thank these students for embarking on this honorable journey of military service. A special thank you as well to their families whose sacrifices and support are deeply appreciated. The top two ranked students are the valedictorian and the salutatorian. The valedictorian and salutatorian are recognized with a special medal. Please help me in congratulating our 2026 valedictorian, Isabella Joy Wilson, and our 2026 salutatorian, Elizabeth Denise Garrett. These achievements meet our collective goal of graduating students who are ready for what is next, whether that is starting their career, enlisting in the military, or enrolling in college. We are so very proud of this class of 2026. Today, we celebrate the achievements of every student who has reached this important milestone. As our graduates prepare to walk across the stage to receive their well-deserved diplomas, please join us in observing the following. As each graduate's name is called and they walk across the stage to receive their diploma, we kindly request that you celebrate respectfully, and remember, we want to make sure each graduate's name can be heard. Please try and hold your applause till the end. Finally, we ask that you remain seated until all graduates have received their diplomas and return to their seats. This will ensure that each graduate receives the attention and recognition they deserve. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. It is now our honor to begin the presentation of the graduating class of 2026.
Alicia Acker and baby Andrea Del Valle. Kira Sophia Ackerman. Zechariah Jeremiah Ackerman. Connor Alexander Acosta. Natalie Nicole Acosta. Chris Santiago Aguilar. Misty Aguilar Zamorano. Rayan Ahmad Alasfar. Shafira Brige Alford. Sarah Elizabeth Allen. Xavier Lewis James Allen. Tasia Amari Alston. Azaria Lachelle Alston Green. Karina Marie Alvarado. Lana Nicole Amato. Sophia Grace Anderson and baby Gracelyn. Layla Janine Antley. Shannon Marga Argueta. Leanna Michaela Artis. Alyssa Miley Rose Ashworth and baby Evie. Brennan Cage Aspinwall. Malachi Jermaine Autry. Olivia Campbell Austin. Grace Ann Ayers. Xavier Dale Ayers. Kaylana Leslie Bachelder. Ashley Elizabeth Bailey. Landon Ray Mitchell Bame. Now, Wyatt Barber. Sinjaya Samaj Dominguez Barnes. Christian Bradley Barnett. Kalia Christina Baxter. Jelena Tashay Buford. Acacia Violet Beck. Jeremiah Gabriel Belgrave. Amaya Monique Bennett. Krishna Berry. Nathaniel Allen Bernstein. Isis Nazrani Khadijah Bethay. Gavin Alexander Biggs. Bryson Alexander Bishop. Julina Joyce Beisinger. Samaj Damani Blanding. Hunter Christian Blankenship. Warren Alexander Bluer. Chosen Marie Bolden. Eliza Maria Bolden. Manila Marie Boone. Ashley Nicole Bradbury. Destiny Marie Bradley. Hanif Shakur Bruton. Zoe Rachel Briggs. Liliana Elizabeth Brooks. Jada Briache Brown. Kiana Nicole Brown. Nasser Tariq Brown. Raven Shariah Logan Brown. Zamaria Brown. Shaniqua Anisha Deanna Bruce and baby Josiah. Alasia Cheyenne Brunson. Carly and Felice Bryan. Adriana Latoya Bryant. Kristen Elaine Buchanan. Julian Taylor Budrecki. Naya Lachey Burgess. Emily Paige Burrell. Gavin Butler. Hannah Marie Cabe. Ruth Izuri Calderon Morales. Altasia Laquetta Callahan and baby Braylon Messiah. Hannah Calvert. Cherokee Piper Sky Campbell. Shakayla LaShawn Campbell. Chloe Bell Canup and baby Ayla. Jasmine Carcamo. Alexis Leanne Carlson. Jade Colleen Carlson. Cole Stephen Carlton. Keon McQuell Carey Jr. Chloe Aubrey Carroll. Caleb Michael Carter.
Jaden Giovanni Cassiano. Alina Summer Cavaness. Haley Elizabeth Chafin. Alicia Nevea Champion. Ronald Gladden Chisholm III. Andrew Forrest Christopher. Madison Michelle Clark. Sean Randolph Clark. Madison Lola Clarkson. Haley Lee Clegon. Jalen Isaiah Clyburn. Jalen Jelani Coates. Alessia Brielle Coleman. Addison Jane Collins. Jamaria Tanya Elaine Collins. Miranda Grace Colmenares and baby Sebastian. Tavares Timothy Conyers. Austin Lane Cook. Weatherly Lauren Cooper. Guadalupe Correa Sandoval and baby Teresa. Addison Kennedy Cosentino. Kylie Elizabeth Cox. Zion Tazon Xavier Cox. Chelsea Lynn Cromer. Cameron Michael Crone. Chapel Elizabeth Crowley. Chanel Princess Bree Culpepper. Lily Jean Daigle. Courtney Elizabeth Wilson. Anaya Nicole Davis. Desiree Cheyenne Davis. William Ethan Davis. Paola Nicole Del Valle Hernandez. Annalise Caroline Despotovic. Jakira Rihanna Diago. Dylan Macon Dills. Colin Andrew Dinkle. Jarvis Daryl Dixon. Trinity Adele Dixon. Morgan Celeste Donahue. Dakota Lynn Dorsey. Trinity Seven Doster. Jacob Matthew Doherty. Kaya Renee Dowd. Ajana Michelle Lexia Dozier. Brianna Nicole Dozier Edwards. Brittany Nicole Driggers. Ethan Trent Driggers. Sincera Emmanuel Dummett. Ariana Michelle Dunbar. Prudence Paige Dunn. Ziasia Jemiah Renee Durant. Trevin Forrest Dykes. James Dennis Eads. Abigail Ray Easter. James Edward Edge Jr. Haley Nicole Edwards. Nicholas Edward Eicher. Logan Isaac Ellsworth. Jaden Rain Elrod. Macy Taylor Irwin and baby Jackson Edmonds. Tamira Antalasia Evans. Jasmine Riley Farmer. Naya Renee Farmer. Michael Skip Fassett. Jose Luis Figueroa Derrico. Helena Grace Finley. Deayla Marie Flowers. Kodari Kedrick Flowers. Camden Philip Forshee. William Lennox Ford III. Nevaeh Araya Foreman. Giselle Lydia Fortunate. Lakin Isabella Foster. Mary Abigail Foster. Jocelyn Elise Frazier. Sable Grace Fromm. Aubrey Nicole Gaffney. Anna Grace Gandy. Ethan Ray Garcia. Pedro Garcia. Root Naley Garcia Feliciano. Angel Aymar Garcia Torres. Michaela Nicole Garapi. Elizabeth Denise Garrett. Haley Marie Gates. Ryan Charles Gebbia. Joseph Jeremiah. DeMarcus Anthony Gethers. Kaylee Marie Jacario. Madison Joelle Gibbs. Shakaya Aisha Renee Gibson. Zachariah Marquell Gibson. Jalen Christy Giddens. Elizabeth Ann Gilmore. Demetrius Jarrell Gilliard. Jaleel Lamar Glover. Summer Brooke Godfrey. Tavion Labrell Goings. Madeline Melissa Gomez Ramiro. Samuel Gonzalez. Dulce Jasmine Gonzalez Hernandez. April Brianna Gore. Justin Alexander Graham. Kwamir Nisheen Graham. Aiden James Grant. Marcia Emma Green Williams. Alake Green Santiago. Alacia DeAndrea Gregg. Michaela Grace Gregory. Elijah Eugene Grigg. Jaylee Delilah Grimble. Adam Roy Grodio. Noah David Groundsell. Olivia Connie Ebaniah Guest. Angel Ariel Gufaro Lopez. Natalie Lynn Gerganis. Skylar Bradley Guy. Blake Ashton Hahn. Riley Bird Hale. Elena Nicole Haley. Alexis Camille Hall. Brett Michael Hall. Braylon Kane Hall. Cameron Gregory Donnell Hall. Chastity Marie Hall. Damian Joshua Hardy. Kiri Lenore Harper. Ayana Olivia Hart. Sharice Angelica Harvin. Madison Lee Hawkins. Anaya Nicole Hayes. Destiny Nikea Hayes. Shadea Keisha Messiah Haynes. Ashley Nicole Haywood. Olivia Danielle Heim. Jaya Elise Hendricks Conklin. Jonathan Owen Henline. Joseph Bailey Henson. Elisa Rose Holbert. Shasta Mercedes Holler with baby Braylon James Dronberg. Isabella Rose Hoover. Brooklyn Danielle Hopkins. Tyreek Anthony Horlbach. Craig DeLeon King Horlbeck. William Alexander Howard. Shadiman Christiana Howell. Summer Marie Huckabee. Evan Lewis Huggins. Cody Patrick Hudson. Honesty Shanice Jackson. Cameron Malik James. Kyrie Jameson.
Angel Nicole Jeffcoat. Isabella Pixley Jeffcoat. Fabian Jamel Jeffers. Demaria Amani Jean Jenkins. Michelle Jimenez Aguilar. Jada Nicole Jones. Gregory Levon Johnson III. Jasmine Tybriana Johnson. Samuel Albert Johnson. Deasia Lachey Jones. Hollis Jones Jr. Trianka Zenaria Jones. Alexis Michelle Page Joy. Caitlin Alyssa Joyner. Ian Marshall Kaufman. Jason Daniel Keach Jr. Austin Lee Kelly. Deja Zakira Michelle Kelly. Lily Ann Kelly. Christian Kiner Kimmerlin and baby Eric Kimmerlin. Zakiah Ziona Kennedy. Piper Gray Kilowitz. Addison Davis King. James Derek King II. Shemaiah Zakiah King. Gianna Helene Kistenmacher. Ryan Eugene Knotts. Morgan Lee Koth. Jonathan Isaiah Larios. Alexis Ann Latimer. Rachel Mackenzie Lawrence. Aislinn Autumn Leary. Amy Nicole Lee. Ladanian Amir Lee. Noah Michael Lee. Sanaya Lynn Lewis. Tessidrian Latrell Lloyd. Giovanni Alexander Lopez. Saray Abigail Lopez. Jordan Shontario Lucas. Ebony Ivy Lyerly. Noel Lysick. Jamarion Roosevelt Jerome Mack Jr. Galilea Marquez. Kristen Sharona Marshall. Aiden Joshua Marta. Maria Estelez Martinez. Natalie Jade Martinez. Novalie Lanice Martinez. Maria Fernanda Martinez Perez, and baby Francisca. Morgan Lee Mashburn. Bailey Gray Mason. Noah Alexander Mason. Dylan Luke Matthewson. Alondis Kennard Mathis. Limari Teresa Matos. Teresa Sophia Bailey Mayberry. Kirsten Ty McCleary. Aubrey Nicole McConnell. Charles Alexander McGraw II. Tegan Cheyenne McIntyre. Anthony Scott McKinney. Devon Cantrell McKenzie. Cameron Madison McLemore. Kylie Grace McVeigh. McKinley Grace Mears. Ethan Scott Medlin. Diego Oleandro Mendoza. Simon Finley Meyer. Olivia Cerise Myers. Cameron Elijah Miller. Cameron Elijah Miller. Donald Joseph Mills. Denia Ariel Moody. Edward Devon Moore Jr. Ethan Matthew Moore.
Yandiri Moreno Mestiza. Chase Hamilton Morgan. Jamin James Morgan. Carson Taylor Morris. Caden Michael Morris. Michael Morris, Jr. Hunter Joshua Morse. Dalton Mosley. Amaya Mosley. Aiden Michael Mueller. Kylie Alexa Murillo. Isabel Naomi Nalayuza Senunji. Richard Armonti Neil Jett. Jamarion Neely. Lucia Hong Han Nguyen. Peyton Elizabeth Nichols. Kamarion Malik Nivens. Landon Nolan. Savannah Marie Norris. Leanne Joyce Nowak. Matthew Hagan O'Connell. Gabriel Odom. Jaden Nevaeh Osborne. Layla Ostrander. Angel David Pacheco. Jaden Charles Palmer. Frederick Pambianchi. Georgie Emily May Pardue. Isabel Sierra Pazarena. Kimbry Pearson. Alicia Ariana Pendergrass. Cassandra Jasmine Perez. Coral Yvonne Paris. Camelia Bell Nishay Perry. David Perry. Sarah Pinedo. Kyle Robert Ponder. Adrian Poole. Annabelle Bernate Powers. Kelsey Mackay Powers. Jadarius Drayshawn Prysock. Christina Pulsifer. Lucas Charles Perman. Faith Licia Quillen. Mallory Rainey. Demetrius Lyndon Rakes. Joshua Rankin. Xavier Savant Raven. Kayla Grace Ray. Georgia Ann Ray. Joseph William Ray. Jaheim Malik Reed. Imari Nevaeh Reed. Haley Grace Reed. Dylan Jomichael Ryer. Abigail Reynolds. Imani Rice. Javion Shondell Richards. Marco Nathaniel Richardson. Micah Ricks. Xavier David Ladale Roberson. Samuel Roberts. Addison Celeste Robertson. Jaden Lynn Robertson. Perry Omega Robinson. Jayante Ashton DeJuan Robinson. Zoria Katura Robinson. Trenton Rorig. Nehemiah Rollerson Myers. Haley Grace Ross. Caden Rudd. Ashley Ruiz. Jarrell Ryan. Xavier Isaiah Luis Ryan. Sierra Salas. Shamaria Aviance Sally and Baby Chosen. Catherine Sanders. Sarah James Santana. Jalen Santillan. Natalie Sarmiento. Deshaun Savino. Sincere Zaire Saxby. Miles Henry Shooterly. Zachariah Rary Schultz. Gracie Angel Scott. Jalen Denise Scott. Cameron Stanford Scribner.
Charity Searles. Landon Seedholm. Bailey Rose Shart. Dominic Lamar Simpson. Rain Esther Simpson. Azaria Malaya Sims. Elizabeth Cheyenne Sims. Isaiah Christopher Singletary. Courtney Ellis Skirvin. Tashiana Aquila Small. Braden William Smith. Haley Marie Smith. Jacob Alexander Smith. Madeline Arissa Smith. Mackenzie Faith Smith. Shakayla Montrese Smith. Savannah Grace Snyder. Genesis Mary Soler Figueroa. Zoe Morgan Souls. Sierra Nicole Sorrell. Jada Lynn Sutherland. Mallory K. Sparks. Aubriana Lynn Spires. Michaela Ansley Spires. Kanaya Neosha Denise Starks. Myra Reese Steinbrook Palmer. Ava Christine Stewart. Diamond Ariel Stewart. Simone Alencia Stewart. Talina Denise Stoffel. Jeremiah Jermaine Strange. Matthew Jaden Tapia. Nolan Riley Tapia. Kaylee Diane Taylor. Preston Will Lee Terry. Robert Tesseroni. Dylan Scott Thomas. Malik Keyshawn Thomas. Leasha Denasia Thompson. Tanaya Nicole Kennedy Thompson. Khalil Bryson Thorne. Christopher Lamont Malachi Tony. Gabriela Marie Torres. James Mackay Townsend. Carson Michael Trapani. Gideon Cantrell Trapp. Eileen Guadalupe Trejo Cardona. Nathaniel Hayden Trotter. J.R. Lee Truitt. Shanira Lachey Tucker. Terrell Tavon Turner. Jasmine Melina Underwood. Elizabeth Marie Vals. Raymond Andre Valverde. Latasia Anaya Vanloo. Genesis Vargas Amador. Brittany Velasco Juarez and baby Jaden. Christiana Ann Vanoy. Lakiria Nashay Vinson. Taya Rose Waddell. Bradley Seth Waite. Nakaya Elshaba Walker. Trayvon Samaj Walker. Davian Isaiah Wallace. Amberly Nicole Wampler. Troy Michael Ward. Amani Vesere Shante Warren. Jada Lamira Warren.
Candaria Shinetrell Washington. Rodriguez Devin Washington Jr. Talia Neve Washington. Zaire George Washington. Haley Christine Weatherford. Kelsey Nicole Weatherford. Jordan Destin Keon Weathersby. Hannah Grace Hope Wessel. Rachel Elizabeth Whipkey. Madeline Hope White. Namaya Alasia White. Brett Alston Whitehead. Andre Maurice Williams Jr. Garrett Riley Williams. Kyle Wyman Williams. Monica Jalea Williams. Monique Kalea Williams. Serenity Samaje Williams. Javari Devonte Willis. Isabella Joy Wilson. Kimira Marie Winborn and baby Kaiser. Hannah Paulette Winkler. Hannah Michelle Wise. Cody Alston Woodruff. Alani Nevaeh Wright. Javiana Amaja Demetria Wright. Michael Anthony Wright. Hannah Christine Wrinkle. Mariah Yanez. Simon Gabrielle Jurgen. David Cleveland Young. Sincere Taeshun Young. Zayana Marudi Young. Malachi Stephen Zambrano. Carissa Suzanne Zampano. Christopher Zenteno Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Emily Fiddler, Academic Administrator of Heron Virtual Academy of South Carolina.
The time has come, graduates, to make today official. Some of you will enter the workforce, others local community colleges or universities, and others have chosen to join our armed forces. Whatever your next step is, I believe that today is a launch into even bigger dreams, wishes, and plans. I encourage you to set goals, even goals that may seem a little out of reach. Dream big. You've demonstrated determination, dedication, and diligence to reach the milestone of graduation today. Those skills will carry you forward. Go forward with the knowledge that we, the faculty and staff at Heron, the staff at the Charter Institute at Erskine, your families and learning coaches believe in you as you set goals and take your next steps. Graduates, at this time, please stand. It is a long-standing tradition for graduates to move their tassels from the right side of the cap to the left to symbolize the completion of all requirements. At this time, I certify you graduates of Heron Virtual Academy of South Carolina, having met all graduation requirements for the state of South Carolina. Graduates, if you have not done so already, please move your tassels. We kindly ask for your cooperation in allowing our faculty and staff and then graduates to exit first. Once our graduates have exited, we will dismiss our guests. Thank you for understanding. Congratulations, Heron Virtual Academy of South Carolina's graduating class of 2026. The world is ready and waiting.